Welcome to Perth's #1 podcast. You're listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show.
Yeah, we're on the way to Dunsborough, little mad trip with the boys. We're celebrating.
G'day guys and welcome back to the Jamo and Dylan Show. I'm back from my trip, Dylan.
Yeah, you're back, mate.
It's episode
been a while.
135. Yeah, I was just away for 6 days, but it did feel like a long time,
Yeah?
which is good. When you're on holiday, you want to feel like you're away.
Yeah. You don't want to end early.
No. How have you been?
Good, mate. Just
How's
chilling.
Perth?
Oh, you know, same old.
Same old.
You know how Perth is. Not much happens. It's a nice place, but a boring place.
Happy
is what
winter
it
to
is.
everyone in Australia.
Mm.
And happy summer for everyone in the UK.
Yep, they're living large, bro.
But yeah, I've made a list of stuff that I'm going to talk about from the trip. I'll try and keep it as short as I can. I know a lot of people like this stuff and some people don't. But
Let's hear it,
me.
bro.
Bear with me. All right.
Give us a recap.
So I've done dot points for pretty much everything that came to my mind.
As it happened.
Yeah. First one, the trip was good. It was nice to get away and see other parts of Australia because, you know, Perth can be dull and boring at times.
Oh, the
Especially
dullest. The dullest.
when we've been here for a long time. So I'm just going to start off with people on the plane, right? So our trip from Perth to Melbourne was very good. 3 hours, smooth trip, great.
Quick.
Nice staff.
You're up and down before you realise it when it's only 3
Yep.
hours.
Beautiful people. Like, everyone was nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the thing that really annoyed me is when everyone rushes to get off the plane when you land.
Yep.
So everyone's getting up and they're like pushing each other and grabbing shit
getting
from
blocked,
the overhead.
Yep.
When if you just go
Are you at the front of the plane, middle, back?
middle, I like being on a wing,
Yeah.
right? I like window seat too. A lot of people like the inside because it's easy to go to the toilet.
Yep.
Don't have that issue on planes. I didn't actually go on the toilet once.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
You will, because you have longer flights.
Yeah. But mine's only for the long flight, the 12-hour one. It's just a seat of two with me and Carly. So
And that's wonderful.
yeah. So that's pretty.
That's
I'm pretty
wonderful.
satisfied with that.
Because that was an issue for me, just the other person.
Yeah. That must be. Were they on the end of the row?
I'll get onto it. Yeah, on the end of the row.
Fuck that. Yeah. Nah.
And when they're big,
Yeah. That's not good,
it does
bro.
prove to be a big issue.
Because you did mention Melbourne Airport or something.
Oh,
annoyed
yeah,
you?
just wait for that, right? So when people try and get off the plane fast, if you go row by row, everyone just wait.
Keep it orderly.
It's fast.
Yeah. But when you're pushing in and
Everyone's trying to go before the person in front of them, and I'm like, just relax. And then sometimes the plane will have a back door, and then everyone can disperse like that. One goes out the front, one goes out the back. But no.
that should be more common practice, I think.
Yeah. So they're silly men and women is what I've written here. Melbourne Airport is trash.
Really?
Right. Too hard to find where to go, and people were disgracefully rude.
So you go up and say, "Hey, mate,
So I'll say, excuse me.
is this to a staff member or just a random
both.
Melbourneian?"
It was, and everyone that got involved in the Melbourne Airport, whether it was staff or whether it was someone there, turned into rude people.
Okay.
However, the people on the plane coming from Perth were lovely,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So there was mass confusion. We were trying to find the baggage claim, right?
Yep.
So we're walking with another group of people from the Perth flight and we're confused. We can't find where to go. Signs are pointing in the wrong direction. It was just horrific, right? And it was really busy and it was
Yep.
freezing cold. Making excuses? Not really, because it's got to be better, right?
Okay.
Melbourne Airport sucked. I asked, there was actually a small Asian woman who needed help, right? No English,
Okay.
right? Shishi, thank you, right? All the time, because I was helping her out and we didn't know where to go. So I was like, fuck it. I'm sure someone will help us
Yep.
at some stage. So I'm helping this small Asian woman find her baggage. Took 10 minutes asking people. One guy goes, oh, it's not my issue.
Oh.
Instead of saying, oh yeah, I'll try and find someone to help.
Damn.
Then I asked a woman and she said, I have no idea, mate. Not even like, oh, sorry, I don't know. I have no idea. There was no manners. And I'm thinking,
Is that common in Melbourne?
it got better,
Yeah.
but Melbourne Airport, oh my Lord.
Okay.
Anyway, the Asian lady found her bag.
That's good.
And was
On her
very
way.
grateful. Very grateful. Thought she was going to offer me something.
Yeah. Happy
Yeah.
ending. You never know, bro.
Brady Hotel, Jones Lane was where we stayed.
Yep.
Right? Elite little hotel run by very nice people, and it was in a perfect spot.
Yeah.
Right? Italian restaurant right next to us. Went there on the second night. Was
Good
great.
food. Yep.
Called Pepe's.
Okay.
Pepe's was great.
Sounds authentic. Sounds
mate,
good.
it was brilliant. Melbourne was freezing. That's
Yeah.
pretty standard coming into winter.
Yeah, I've
but
been hearing that.
it did like shake me on the first day, obviously coming from Perth. First night I had a burger from Betty's Burgers. And apparently there's a Betty's Burgers in Perth now.
Yep. I haven't had it.
That was elite.
Yep.
Really enjoyed it and had it multiple times on the
Oh,
trip.
yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I
there was
saw Grace
times,
post about it.
there was times where like we'd wait too long to eat because we've been doing so much throughout the day. That's another thing. I was fucking exhausted after 2 days. Like
Because you're
I was,
walking around a lot and
bro,
shit.
shattered.
Yeah.
The shopping we did, just insane. And we're walking marathons. E-scooters in Melbourne, highlight.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. So these scooters, we use the green ones called Lime scooters.
Yep.
Download the app, $12 for 24 hours, and off you trot. These things fly.
They need to be charged or anything? Or
I think they charge overnight, like when they're
Okay.
not getting used. And what happens?
so you pop them back?
But you just pop them back wherever in the streets, as long as it's in like off the footpath or something. If they're in a like good enough spot, that's fine. And then there's some rules like the scary thing was you've got to ride in either bike lanes on the road or on a shared footpath. You can't just be on the walkways, which we found challenging at the start because these things can go pretty quick. We saw a massive possum rummaging through a bin.
Okay.
Disgusting. That's one thing.
Big rats, bro.
There was a lot of they call it street art. There was a lot of graffiti in Melbourne.
Yeah.
It was cool. Like some of them were murals and like you
But
walk
then-
down an alleyway.
Then they get too much.
Then they just get
Yeah.
disgusting. And I
Just
always
like
think,
razor or
I've always
something.
thought this about graffiti. It's like the bitch way to enter into the crime world.
Yeah.
Because-
a lot of them do it in a way they think they're like giving it to the system.
You're
Not really,
scribbling
bruv.
on a building
Yeah.
and then you're going.
You're not Banksy.
bang.
Relax, you know?
Yeah. So yeah, e-scooters was sick. One thing though, which was annoying, was like we'd use the e-scooters at night and we'd just fly around. And there was like a big park as you're going to Melbourne Park where all the ovals and stuff are, the MCG. And we tried to like fly through this park because it was just open, nice. And then the scooters just like slow down and shut off because it knows where you are.
Okay.
So there's
you're not allowed to be there.
because it's a footpath. So
yeah.
there's restricted zones. You can't ride it around the MCG. You have to be on the roads around it.
Okay. So they know it. GPS tracker, bro.
GPS tracker. But it's good. It's like Strava. It says how far you've gone, how long you used it for, how much money you saved. E-scooters elite, right? This was an interesting one. You know the brand Burberry
Yeah.
and the scarf that some people wear? I don't see it much in Perth. On this trip, we counted 16 Burberry scarves.
Okay. They got more money, more designer brands over
Well,
there.
also
They're-
in the CBD of both Melbourne and Sydney, but there was 16.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also saw BT and Tom Brown, who are footballing people in Fitzroy.
He a big man in real life, BT?
Yeah, big upper,
Yeah.
small little, like lower.
Petite.
He's like not massive legs, skinny legs, massive upper body.
Yeah.
Okay, Fremantle win was elite. I got to watch my AFL
Yeah, that was
team
crazy.
play at the MCG. It was a surreal experience. Massive stadium.
Is it good, MCG?
It is good. Optus Stadium is a better stadium.
Yeah.
And I can comfortably say that, not like, and I'll cop some shit from some Melbourne people, but Optus is an elite stadium. The toilets at the MCG, you have to walk downstairs. It's like under the ground type thing. Very small, shallow, it's an old stadium.
Yeah.
Like, you got to expect it. But yeah, watching Fremantle win was elite. There's a lot of Fremantle supporters over there.
Yeah.
Melbourne don't have a massive supporter base, nor do Fremantle, but like the noise that they made was cool. I felt like I was at home, but like a home away from home.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. Just like Perth, everything was closed on a Sunday. Like
Yep.
cafes and stuff. We
Having
couldn't
a
even,
day off.
bro, we couldn't get breakfast
Yeah.
within like a 2 kilometre radius. What I noticed in both cities as well was on maps, Google Maps, Apple Maps. They don't work very well in the cities.
Really?
So like,
Ours are pretty good.
we'd be walking down a road and then it's telling us we're going the other way, or the arrows facing sideways, and then like the distances wouldn't, like, it was like so much energy gets sucked into everyone's devices.
Yeah, they just can't keep up. There's
Couldn't
too many
distribute
people,
it properly.
bro.
Yeah. That was on both phones because I thought it was just mine, but Grace had the issue too. Leaving Melbourne was also a shambles.
Okay.
Right? Our flight was cancelled the day before we were supposed to leave.
What for? Just
They said that there was technical issues with the plane.
yeah.
So fair
Dud
enough.
plane, yeah.
Fair enough. And then
How long's that flight?
the flight from Melbourne to
Yeah.
Sydney was
Quick?
hour and 15.
Oh yeah. Fine.
Yeah. Supposed to be like hour 30, but we flew. We also went to the Fitzroy markets. That was a lead. Fitzroy's a really cool area. It's like older, but it has vintage shops.
Okay.
Lots of good cafes. Really nice. So yeah, we left Melbourne. The plane felt like it was falling apart and it had dodgy noises. The staff were rude. There was a really bad airport experience at Melbourne.
Yeah, so they need to up the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the hotel we stayed at was elite. Couldn't speak highly enough of it. It was like not the newest hotel, not the oldest hotel, not the most expensive, not the cheapest, like just
Nice.
bang in the middle.
Yeah, yeah.
Good spot. People were nice. And some people were nice in Melbourne. Actually met a couple of people at Fitzroy Markets who listen.
Okay.
So that was
That's
cool. But yeah, the best vibes I felt were in Fitzroy.
Yeah.
Melbourne felt like a mini New York. Never been there, but from everything that I've seen,
You reckon that's what it...
like a mini New
Okay.
York in comparison to everywhere else I've been. All right, so we get to Sydney. There was a show called Vivid on.
Yeah.
Vivid is a light show, a drone show. It was actually insane. Grace didn't really know what was going on, but they had hundreds of drones in the sky that were programmed to move and create like shapes and shit.
Okay.
And it was sponsored by like Paramount Plus, and what they were doing was showing all of the shows in like a cartoon drone format, like all the shows that they're streaming in the air. And it was like,
Lots of people having a
bro,
look.
it was like 100,000 people, no joke, on the foreshore of Sydney Harbour. The Opera House was lit up, the buildings were lit up, there was
There's
markets.
more going on around these parts.
Bro, there was so much going on. So that was called Vivid.
Gotta
That was
leave
actually,
Perth.
that was really good. Drones were sick, yeah. So we walked past a club on a Sunday night in Sydney. So Sunday, wasn't a public holiday on Monday or anything, and it was going off. And I was thinking, I heard trumpets. So there was a dude on the side of the road, like busking. He had a trumpet, and I was like, fuck, that sounds sick. And then we kept walking like a kilometre up the road, and then we went past this club, popping off. People standing up on like the window, more so like a ledge.
Yep.
What's that called? Balcony.
Yep.
Yeah. People standing on the
Well,
balcony.
and this is at the nightclub.
At the nightclub.
Looking over onto the street.
And there's a song on that has trumpets in it.
Yeah.
And the vibes with the trumpet song and the club was just so good. And like it just made me think trumpets made the atmosphere and that night.
A bit better.
Yeah. We
Okay.
didn't even go to the club because we were walking back. But I just felt immersed in it.
Yep,
In
yep.
the culture. So that was cool on the Sunday night. The next day we went to a vintage store in Newtown. Well, lots of them.
Yeah, you said it's pretty busy there.
Yeah, got this there, the Atlanta Olympic shirt, which is
Yep.
cool. Like I said, I was drained, I was tired.
Mm-hmm.
Traveling is just, it's hard, man. Then there was just mini willy willies and tornadoes in Sydney City.
Okay.
So it was wild weather. There was severe wind warnings.
Yep.
And it was like we just walked past and like small people were getting like pushed off the road. Like it was full on wind.
That extreme weather, bruv.
Mate, extreme weather. Very different to here. Then we went to a restaurant. Nearly done, guys. Sorry.
Was it good?
Yeah, so we went to one called Totti's in...
Was that Italian?
Was that Melbourne or Sydney?
Sounds
I
Italian.
can't remember. Yeah, it was Italian and
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
very good.
Okay.
Totti's was that was Bondi, that's Sydney, right?
Yep.
That was cool. Then we went to a place called Chin Chin, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is very well known over East.
Yep.
Everyone told us to go there.
Yep.
Now, we were supposed to go to the one in Melbourne, but something happened. We couldn't do it. So we went to the one in Sydney.
Chin Chin.
Chin Chin. Now, they had food on their menu that I really liked. Like there was a lot of Thai food, some like
Yeah.
pad Thai, some fried
Good
rice,
stuff.
right? Stuff that I eat. And I'm not a very experimental eater.
Yep.
And then, so I've looked at the menu online. That's what was on the menu. I get there, it's all been taken off.
Really? Why?
Not sure. So all the
Okay.
food that I wanted wasn't there. So that was the first red flag. Then we asked for vegetable spring rolls. They were big ones, like gourmet, $30 for spring rolls.
Oh, how many did you get?
You get 4. They're like thick, but still, it's ridiculous.
That's crazy, bro.
So they come out and then we bite into them and they were prawn spring rolls, but we asked for vegetable spring rolls. So then we asked for this. She goes, oh my God, that's my mistake. Right.
Yep.
So it's not off to a good start. Bang.
Yeah, so you're already
Blunder,
starting to
mate.
think, okay, here we go. It's one
And
of
I'm
these
thinking,
nights.
fuck, like we're in for a long night.
Yep.
Then they bring out vegetables on a plate and rice paper.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
It's a do-it-yourself spring roll.
No.
And then I say to Grace, like, hang on, mate, are they taking the piss?
It's DIY.
Bruv, it's DIY spring rolls.
Fuck that.
I want the crispy, hard
And
out.
I want it brought out, bro. I don't want to make my food.
Exactly, that's their job. That's their
not good,
job.
bro. Were you
Grace
out of
loved
there?
it. I had 1, she had 3, right?
That would have pissed me off.
It did, because my job as a customer is not to make my
It's
own
to enjoy,
dinner.
bruv.
I can do that at home, right? And so they had little like rice paper thin things that was shit, right? And then they had crazy amount of vegetables on the plate.
Yeah.
Way too much to fit in 4 spring rolls, right? So I'm thinking, oh my God. I'm just hoping Grace is thinking the same.
She's loving it.
Smelly person to the left too, really stinky. So that wasn't good. The vibe there was really good. It's like a bar packed out, like you got to reserve it a couple of days beforehand. And then the DIY spring rolls just turned me off. And then we were about to order our mains. Mind you, it took 50 minutes for this stuff to come out. So we're not happy in the first place. And then Grace texts me because like there was someone talking, I don't know, like it was really loud in there, like a nightclub atmosphere type thing. And then she texted me and said, should we just go?
Okay. Was that music to your ears?
It was. Yeah. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. We leave. And I don't feel guilty because of the experience I had, but I do want to give it another chance in Melbourne.
Okay.
Right? Hopefully their menu doesn't
Is it a bit
lie.
better?
So that was sick. I'd probably rate Melbourne like 8.5, 9 out of 10.
Oh, wow. That's
Like
really good.
That was just because I had a good time. Would have liked a bit more time there. Would have liked to have gone to Marvel Stadium. I'd love to go with the boys. I'd love to see more things. We didn't see any outer suburbs or anything.
Go into the outer suburbs a bit.
Yeah.
See what it's really about.
So, yeah, I'd definitely go back there. Sydney was a little bit less, but I've also been there a lot.
Yeah, so it's not the same.
Exactly. Didn't hit the same.
Yeah.
But I liked that drone light show thing. That was cool. Good vibes there. And then the plane back just took forever. Now, I have this theory that, not a theory, it's a revelation that I want to happen in the world. It's something that needs to happen. I think some people shouldn't be allowed on aircrafts. They should have
Based
to take
on hygiene or weight or...
all of it. So there's got to be
criteria.
There's got to be a physical test.
Yeah.
Mind you, so like baggage, right? Let's say, for example, you're allowed 7 kilos carry-on baggage, and if you have 9 kilos, then you have to pay $60 to upgrade.
Yep.
Right? Okay, I weigh whatever I weigh, a lot now, but then there's someone who's 180 kilos.
Yeah, with the 7. They're bringing 187 on, you're bringing on 87.
Yeah.
You know, what's
that?
That's not fair, bro.
It's not fair. Anyway, so I'm not going to say where this person was from or anything like that. We'll just say a very, very large person.
What do you like, 120?
Let's go 130.
Damn. So like biggest
135.
loser could definitely be a
biggest
contestant.
loser. And what she had was a Tupperware container that she'd brought onto the plane with her own food.
Nah, fuck that. I hate people like that. That's like bringing... is that allowed?
Listen to this, bro. She had a sticker on it.
Is that allowed?
It was cleared by Jetstar. It was cleared.
Fuck that, bro.
She opens it, stinks out the plane. It was like similar. It was like a rice paper
Was she
roll.
sitting next to you?
So I'm on the window, Grace in the middle, and then her.
Oh.
Right? Now, and she, when she had a nap,
Did Grace ask you to switch? Was she like, can we please switch?
Grace said, can we just move to another seat on the plane? She was so desperate to move.
Were there
was a
empty
couple
ones?
of spares.
Oh,
there
you should have fucking got up.
We couldn't move. She was too big to get it past. Like we had to hold our wee-wees in, right? So every time she'd open the lid to this Tupperware container, which I swear to God was 28 times, like she only needed to do it 3 times, and she kept opening it. And bro, this stuff was like, smelt like oyster, like fishy Asian food. She was an African lady.
Yeah.
But this was like some weird
And it was
shit.
just real bad.
Hot, bro, like vomit worthy. We're about to throw up. Then she gets out an iPad, right? She's got Candy Crush on the iPad. And ironically,
course.
I was actually playing it as well.
Yep.
Right? She's got the iPad and she's just licked her fingers, right?
Oh,
So-
touching the screen.
touching the screen, bro, without even wiping it on napkins or anything. Then she grabs the last rice paper roll thing, bites into it, all this juice goes everywhere, and then she's got this like orange red liquid from the stuff on her fingers, just straight onto the iPad, playing Candy Crush.
Grace imploding.
Yeah, you know when you've got like, I don't know, a bit of water on your fingers and your phone doesn't work properly because it's not, bruv, she was trying to flick the things on Candy Crush and it wasn't working.
It's disgusting.
Terrible. And then she complained to the staff about something and it was just a horrible, horrible trip back home.
Yeah.
And the flight felt like 10 hours. We were stuck on the plane for ages. It was a nightmare. But people should have to do, I think, like, because she didn't
you got
seem...
trapped, bro.
She wasn't disabled, but she needs to do like a cognitive test before going.
She wasn't all there.
Yeah, just in general.
Yeah.
This was actually the funniest thing, right? So you know how you're on a plane and you've got the pull down, what's the thing?
Tray.
The tray.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yep. I didn't even have that word in my vocab. Yeah, so she's got the tray. She was so large she couldn't pull the tray down because there wasn't enough room.
Between the gut and the...
I reckon she tried for 7 minutes to try and figure out how to do it. Wasn't working, didn't fit. I was thinking, all right, you try once, maybe try one more time, then you're done.
Yep.
7 minutes she was trying to figure it out for. And I was just over it, mate. So I think you need to do a brain test, a physical test.
Get her name?
And a mental test.
You guys say hello?
No, fuck no. No way.
Yeah, that was...
And when she was, she had like an hour nap, right?
Yeah.
She's done this one. So that's your seat, your Grace. I'm her. She's like mouth open, asleep, hand just on her lap.
Oh, no. It was
Just
Grace,
over on her
just
lap.
like, what
Grace
the
looked
fuck?
at me and was like, what do I do? Like, this is bad.
So, yeah, my trick is our first leg of flight to Singapore is the only 3.
And you've thought this out.
So I couldn't book the 2 seats, didn't get in quick enough, sadly. But I've booked right at the back. So it's like me, Carly, and the random. So they can just go that way to the toilet.
Yeah.
And whichever one of us is in the middle just has to go over the other person. So we're
Okay.
not trapped in.
Wait, are you in the middle? Or
Yeah,
on
it's 3 seats. So it's like 3, 3, 3. We're
Oh,
just in the
yeah,
middle
big
back.
plane, yep.
So there's you're not trapped in any way by
That's
the third.
perfect.
Because I was thinking I was like, I don't want to be trapped by anybody in this plane.
And that's good. So you've got the freedom to move left and right.
Yeah.
You've already going on flights, so you don't need to look out the window. Like, there's not much to
exactly.
care about. So,
But,
that's a good choice by you.
Yeah, that sounds not good. With the hand on the lap.
Bro, and think of the grease on her hands and the smell. Every time she lifted up that container, I was about to pass out. And I felt disgusted and yucky, and she shouldn't have been allowed on the plane.
That's fucked up, bro. And you were just trapped.
And there's got to be a weight thing. Like,
Just trapped.
if they're so concerned about luggage and all that stuff, luggage is normally kept underneath the plane or like just...
People got away. Like, they're
Bro.
the big things, bro.
And then my mum had a good point. This was ages ago. We were going to Bali and it was like, and no disrespect, but like a lot of islanders, like Samoans, Tongans,
Bro, they're
big people.
They're
Big
huge.
people, right?
I don't know what's in their genetics, but they are big men.
And it was
women.
almost like the whole right side of the plane was those people.
Yep.
Right? Like a couple of
Probably
families.
a wedding, bro.
Exactly. It was,
Yep.
it was a couple of families. And then think of me at 14 years old. I weigh 20 kilos. Like all of us are on the left side of the plane.
They're just... The
Right.
plane's saying, fuck me.
It was dipping.
Yep.
It was dipping. I reckon they need to have some weight distribution needs to be a thing.
Yep.
But imagine if everyone on the plane's 150 kilos.
I know,
That's an
bro.
issue. That's Titanic. That's a sinking
That
ship.
should be a good video. We should... Plane ride with the world's fattest people.
Bro.
If we had, like, say we just have 100K and we just say we want the fattest people in the world, someone's going to steal this idea, some big YouTuber, I know it,
Mr.
bro.
Beast.
And just see if the plane goes
The
down or not.
heaviest plane.
You just feel it not going up.
Yeah.
I'm talking like just everyone on the plane is like 120 and see if the airline say something.
And what do they get for doing this social
free
experiment? And a snack or two.
Yeah, we'll give them a chocolate and
Yeah.
a free, not return flights. I'm not paying for both, but at least to there.
We'll give them one chocolate bar of their choice
Yeah,
for the trip.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because it can be a diet after.
Yeah. Yeah, next time.
On one of those budget, like a real small airplane too.
Oh,
and just
no.
have like, like 150 kegs, 20 people.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
It's a
And
test for
just
the
me
pilot.
and you there as well. And we're
Why
just,
are we there?
just to see, bro.
No, we're dying.
Imagine that. Imagine the pilot goes, this fucking thing's not going
But
up.
imagine if we land, or we have like a crash landing and they all fall on top of us.
Oh,
That's
no.
suffocation.
Yeah.
We're done.
The air in that plane would be yucky. Oof.
Oh, dear.
That's
But yeah.
sad. Hand on the leg.
Yeah,
That's,
just slumped over like
how long
that.
was that there for?
Oh, 30 minutes.
Was Grace just frozen?
Grace would like push it off sometimes and it
Yeah.
would come back.
Yeah.
It's like a horror movie, bro.
Yeah, that does sound scary, bro.
But yeah, there was actually someone in Sydney who listens to the show regularly, talks to us a fair bit, and he took a video of me crossing the street when he was working.
Okay.
And I was just oblivious. He called out my name. I couldn't hear. But shout out to him because apparently I saw him.
Okay.
Or he saw me.
I think I saw that message. Tom,
Yeah.
I think his name was.
There you go.
Yeah.
And he was a hard worker. Offered me a trip up to Manly, but
Okay. Yeah,
kindly.
you don't have
yeah.
all,
We
you
didn't
don't
have
have all
much
the time in the
though.
world, you know?
Indeed. And it was rubbish weather. Manly's a
Yeah.
coastal type place.
Yeah, the summer trip would probably be fun.
Yeah, it'd be
or even
good.
end of maybe like a September.
We still
finals
have
in
our
Melbourne.
flight credit.
We do. That's been for a while.
And we can use that. I think we need to use it within like, I don't know, a year or something.
Okay.
But we should go summertime maybe. Hit up both places. And
Should
I
do
guess
it.
we can go Gold Coast.
Yeah, everyone
fuck,
says
travelling's
everyone
hard,
says
man.
that's fun.
Travelling's hard.
Yeah, it took a toll on you.
Oh, massive toll. I was jet lagged. I didn't
Yeah.
think that would happen with the 2 hour difference.
Yeah,
but
I'm not convinced with jet lag until I
No?
experience it.
yeah.
I've always thought it's a bit of a scam.
Maybe I was just tired then.
Maybe.
Exhausted. Well, let's have a little break and then we'll get back into
we got
the rest of the show.
We got a lot to get through. A lot of confessions, some voice messages.
It's been a good
some
week
topics.
for us.
Yeah,
Been a good
yeah.
week for us.
So we were gonna not talk about all the guns and the it is sad what
We've done it
happens, but
before.
We've done it before. We like to stay away
We
from
know our stance.
political
you guys
stuff,
know our
and
stance.
obviously it's horrible. But then we had this dumb American who responded to an old video of ours, a podcast Lockie was on, where we had a crack at gun laws. Last time there was a shooting, it might have been 2 years ago.
Yeah.
There's obviously been a lot since then, but this guy's lit a fire in me, bro.
I'll put up the video because it's fair use, but
Yeah.
like, I'll just play it here.
Fucking look, listen to this.
Idiots, bro. They're stupid though. They're always like, it's part of our amendment. I'm like, fuck your amendments, bro.
I guess I should expect nothing less from a country that was founded on a bunch of criminals.
Oh,
And no, not fuck our amendments.
fuck you.
Fuck you. We have guns to protect ourselves from a government that gets too overreaching.
Oh,
You should know about that. Didn't your country basically put you on house arrest for months? You notice how
his
we
little
didn't?
cunty head.
We had a time where it did and it was fine. Yeah. You think that was because we were nice? No, it's because they knew we had the power to stop them from doing shit if we didn't like it. And no, I'm not saying go all Rambo on the US government. I'm not saying that.
It's on us,
I'm
guys.
saying
We can
if it
change
gets to that
things.
point where the government becomes too powerful and starts to do things that are not right, we have that power. Not that we say we want to do it.
Really?
We do. So no. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
You're not even American.
Oh, damn. Fuck you. You're not even American, guy. All right. There's a lot to unpack. What I don't get is, right?
You know what's funny? Not funny, but so he's done he's done a video day before, right? He goes, I'll be taking a break from making TikToks for an undetermined amount of time due to a loss in my family. Thank you for your understanding, right?
He's got to talk about guns, but he can't. Don't be.
Couple
don't be
days
shitting on the
later-
Second
A
Amendment.
couple of days later, he's having a crack at us.
Look, the thing, obviously, I think a lot of Americans do want it to change. I've seen this 90% thrown around.
Yes.
So the 10% who just wholeheartedly live by this Second Amendment are obviously just, it's a joke now. It's like clown things, you know. So it is what it is. They're just stupid. But people like that, bro.
What's the people called? There's like a group of them, and they're like stronger than the government because they have officials. They're like the gun something.
Oh, like the NRA.
Is that what they are?
I think that's what they're called over there.
It's like, I don't know. Dad was telling me about it. Just like they have to be overruled for anything to change.
The Senate.
Yeah,
well.
it's like,
What I don't understand is they say we need it to.
the gun lobby.
Yeah.
There's like a group of former gun lobby groups besides the NRA working to influence the lawmakers.
I think the NRA is the big one.
Right. Anyways,
I just don't get, like, they always throw out, you know, we need it to protect ourselves from the government. Like, if they get too overpowering, we'll get them. Mate, they already control everything. They already know everything you do.
Mm-hmm.
The government, we're all controlled. You're not going to do shit. Do these dumb people, these rednecks, right? They all are kind of rednecky.
Yeah.
They think that they can literally go storm the White House and take over America. It'll never happen, bro. Like, I find it so insane that they keep saying it's for our protection.
that they think they have more power than they do.
They have none, bro.
Yeah.
They think because they have guns, they have power, but they really don't.
Yeah.
There's all these shootings, right? Then how come they never get stopped, bro?
Yeah.
The stories, they killed one person, then a redneck hero stormed in and
It's
took
never
out the
that,
killer.
is it?
It's always the dude killed 40 people,
Yeah.
shot himself, or the cops got him.
Yep.
Where are you at, bro?
Mm-hmm.
The government, they would toy with you like they want.
And how often does someone stroll into your house at midnight and try and kill you?
Exactly, bro.
Never, bruv.
Guns are give more guns. Give our teachers guns.
Yeah.
that's what we want.
Someone was saying, they should be like the teachers should do police training and the police should do teachers training.
I think the problem in America
Yeah.
is there's not enough guns.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And I think everyone.
Yeah,
And that
everyone
way you
needs
can
them.
stop the anarchy of the government trying to control.
And I think if you give kids guns from a young age, then they'll learn like right and wrong.
because with more guns, there wouldn't be more shootings. There'd be more protection. That's what. That's what people don't fucking get, bro. Like stupid people outside of America.
Yeah, like people from Australia who've been locked down.
They just don't
by
respect our amendments, bro.
their Hitler-like government.
Yeah, bro. See,
Yeah.
that's not us. Like we're just free.
Yeah, freedom.
Like, you know, we just
Yeah.
the answer's more guns. Give teachers guns, give students guns. I heard this thing they reckon have schools with one door.
Yeah.
With a guy with a gun.
Yep.
So like it'd be like a prison sort of, but it'd be sick.
Yeah. Oh,
More guns.
fuck.
That'll fix America's problem.
What's this, Dylan?
So this got sent in,
This is
right?
what he's written. He's written clear tube.
It's why isn't toothpaste in clear tubes? It would make it so much easier, bro.
To know how much there is
To know how
left.
much there is. Because think about it, like the soap you get, clear tube, like usually shower soap, clear. A lot of shampoo and conditioners are. Why is toothpaste never in a clear tube?
Surely it's financial. Would it cost more to have a clear tube?
I don't reckon it would cost more. You just replace it, bro.
Like,
Because then you could see what's in there. It might look cool with all the different colours.
is that plastic stuff they use to create the toothpaste cylinders? Bro, what are they called?
I don't know.
That they create
Toothpaste things.
the toothpaste outside,
Yeah.
the shell of a toothpaste. Yeah. Like, is that in its natural form white?
It would have to be coloured white, surely, right?
That's what I don't know.
Because I've seen black toothpaste tubes. I've seen gold ones. I've seen light blue.
Yeah, that's paint jobs, aren't
Where's
they?
clear, bro? Colgate need to come out with the clear one.
Maybe it would also look unappetizing if it was,
Maybe.
not that you want to eat it, but like it would look unappealing.
Because then
that's
you
the
could
word.
just know how much is left in there, like whether it's worth, going through the struggle.
Clear toothpaste. I don't mind it.
I think it would work.
I don't mind it.
I think they should come out with it. Someone probably will now. We'll
You
just
a-
get ripped off like usual.
Are you a Colgate user?
Yeah.
I am
yeah.
too.
I think I've tried Oral-B before,
Yep.
but it was sandy texture. I didn't
Yep.
like it. Are there other ones?
Sensodyne? I
I've
think
never-
I think
no.
I had one Sensodyne.
I don't have
Never again.
Sensodyne. And
Colgate
then-
just seems like the
is
brand.
there another one? There's one more, but I can't remember the name. Yeah, I just use McLean's. I think there's a McLean's.
Okay.
I've never used that. But yeah, Colgate's the one. Are they worldwide dominant or just
Colgate. I
Australia?
swear there would have been NBA players doing Colgate ads back in the day.
Like, is Colgate the number? That'd be a good business to be in. Toothpaste business. But it's pretty hard to knock them off. You can just undercut them. I wonder how much toothpaste costs to make.
I don't know.
I'd love to go see it made.
We'll find ways to make it cheap.
Let's go look at a YouTube video. How's toothpaste made?
We've had a good week, Dylan.
Yeah, we have.
We have indeed. Kyle and Jackie O, number one radio show in Australia
Yeah,
currently.
they get paid big dollars. I wouldn't mind
They
a
do
cut of that,
indeed.
bro.
They do. They use one of our segments.
Yep.
And that segment was actually sent in by one of you guys.
Yeah, it was.
So you guys have made
Thank
that
you to
happen,
whoever
which
that
is
was.
huge.
I forgot her name.
But yeah, Kyle and Jackie O had a 7-minute segment talking about us and our part.
Yeah,
of
Jackie
the-
O loved it.
It was
We've
the frog
talked
and
about
rat
her
theory.
before. I think I said I
Yep.
like her. So she's, she was really supportive.
The rat and frog theory.
Kyle, not as much.
Nah, he thought it was like dumb. But
So, I wouldn't mind a word with Kyle.
what I want to do is
He's old though.
try and create another hit talk because that's got 1.6 million views.
Yeah, pretty
right?
good.
I want to try and make another hit talk that she latches onto and see if we can win Kyle over.
Yeah, I do want to win him over.
Right now,
But it would also be fun for him to be our little enemy, like a love-hate relationship.
yeah.
That'd be great. Because like Jackie O can be, that's our girl. We love her. Then Kyle, maybe he's jealous. We're taking the attention.
no, he's got a lot of money.
Yeah.
There's not much to be jealous about, I think. But yeah, we could make him a little villain of the show.
Yeah.
If we can get his number, we'll start calling him on the show.
Yeah, that'd be good.
And we're close because this week, big congratulations to you guys and us. We got TikTok
Yeah, that was cool.
verification.
That
We're
was
verified.
Nice. That was nice.
Blue tick on TikTok, which is good because it'll just help us get more guests and stuff like that. But the real one is Instagram. If we can get a blue tick on Instagram, then the world is our oyster, we believe.
Yeah, that will be good.
Because, and this is the main purpose, you might be thinking it's worthless, like it just looks cool. But for us, when you send a message to someone else who has a blue tick or just someone in general,
Yep.
that message will come up as a really important one.
Yeah, it goes to the top.
Yeah.
So it doesn't get lost, Or when you're sending messages to, Dua Lipa saying, I love you,
Yeah.
she's never going to see it, mate, if you're not verified. You got no chance. Work on yourself.
Yeah. Work on yourself, get the blue tick, then have another
But
crack.
thanks to them for, Jackie O saying our name, using our clip.
Yeah,
We've had shit
just-
stolen
it's-
before,
it
no
is
credit.
Jamo.
So it is not. Oh, yeah.
It is Jamo.
You're going to have to deal with that forever, though.
Yeah, I know, Jamo and Dylan.
So, but at least they gave us credit. It's nice to be recognised.
Yes, because I remember when we were on Footy Classified, no credit.
Yeah.
That hurt.
Yeah, we said we felt disrespected. Then we got verified, Kyle and Jackie O. So I feel like the universe has gone, yeah, you know what? I did forget for a little bit, but now I'll give it back.
And when we're going for, it's almost like you're going for an NBA draft or something, right?
Yeah.
When you're going for an Instagram verification.
We're trying to be Al Horford, not Steph Curry
Yeah.
from today.
But what you've got to have is a catalogue of proof.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like a court case as
Yeah.
well. You're saying, you prove to me why you deserve this.
Yeah,
right?
shout out Johnny.
We tried
Came
once
with the W.
a while ago, right?
Yep.
And it was silly. We didn't have enough evidence.
Yeah, we got some
Now-
evidence now.
Now we've been on the Kyle and Jackie O show.
Yeah.
We've got TikTok verification, which should be a very big thing in this case. We've also been in the newspaper for Cam
for Cam
McCarthy.
McCarthy.
And the catalogue, we've had guests such as Joseph Suggon.
Yeah, but superstar.
And I just think that we're right there. We're close. And
Mm.
I think
Mm-hmm.
that we can produce better podcasts with the blue tick because we'll have more opportunity, bigger and better guests.
Yeah, help us grow, bro. Get new eyes.
Exactly. A fresh set of eyes.
Yeah.
And podcast growth is the main thing. Obviously, TikTok growth's
Mm-hmm.
nice. Instagram's nice. But the podcast itself,
Yeah.
if that can
The
get
views and
listens,
listens.
then everything comes with that.
Yeah, that's key to success and happiness, bro.
So, yeah, I cannot wait. We're going to attempt the Instagram
Today.
verification
Maybe
today.
we'll get it.
Mate, if we don't, we go again. But I
Yeah.
think you only get like 5 cracks at it or something.
Oh, we can use one up. We haven't done it yet.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm excited for
Your
that.
Celtics had a win.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah.
We watched that before this podcast. And
It was crazy last quarter. They just came up strong. Golden
and
State
by
fell
the
away.
time, By the time this goes out, game 2 would have happened.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll see how
That'll
they
be
go.
interesting. Celtics up 1-0. They're my
Crazy,
team.
bro.
Very happy with the start.
Crazy. Yeah, some lads have commented, message in saying they love the sports talk.
Yeah, someone
Maybe
really
a sports potty one day. Who knows?
Yeah.
That'd be good.
If we had a team around us that could produce the podcast.
Yeah, help produce
Easy,
that.
bro.
Even we still do this one, and the team produces the other one. It wouldn't even be that big a job. It's
I
just
could come in 4 days a week and talk about sports.
it's
Like,
just
I love it.
you just need to upload, edit, make someone's got to cut talks.
Yeah. And
it's not that big a thing.
and
Upload
I'm
4
seeing-
talks a week.
I'm seeing more people in Australia get people on board to help with stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we have a couple of people. We have a girl, Isabel, who does a lot of our graphic design stuff.
She's cool.
We have Bradley, who does a lot of our guest video editing.
Yep.
So we're building our little team. But yeah, I'd love to be making enough money to bring people on full time
sure,
or
for
part time.
sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. We had this one question sent in. Hey lads, got a question for the Poddy. You had to fight 2 people in a boxing ring with no rules. You can't use weapons. Their ages have to add to 30, and their weight has to add to 150. You got to keep it realistic. Can't have a 20 kilo 29-year-old.
Yeah.
What age and weight are you choosing? So the weights have got to equal 150.
I honestly, and I might lose, but my best chance would be half and half. I'd go a 15-year-old and a 15-year-old,
Both
both
at
at 75.
Yeah.
75 is a pretty solid 15-year-old.
I might go for a fat 13-year-old
Okay.
at like 85, 90 kegs. That's possible.
And a skinny
So a fat
17-year-old.
13-year-old, a real fat fucker, 90 kilos. And I'm going to say that's realistic. So then the 17-year-old's going to weigh 50 kegs. Was it 150? No, 60 kegs.
I don't mind that.
Yeah, I'll take that.
That's
I reckon I'll belt them.
Wait, did he say in a ring or a cage? Ring.
Ring.
And boxing.
So I've got to beat a 13-year-old who's 90 kilos, easy. And then I've got to beat a 17-year-old.
The 13-year-old will have some power behind the punches.
Yeah, but I feel like I'll just run around the ring for 30 seconds and he's going to be fucking dead. He will be, bro.
Heart attack.
Fat kids are funny. He's the one who's going to grow up to sit next to you on a plane and ruin your trip.
Ruin my trip.
Oh, the hand. That's what's gross for me.
Yeah, just sitting there.
And it was juices, the
Bro,
juicy hands.
playing Candy Crush. Can't move the candy because your liquid hands.
Oh, wow.
And
Did
bro,
she
the
have
stench,
African
I
accent?
wish-
Did she smell as a woman?
There was limited English.
Yeah.
I cannot say that she smelled as a
because
woman.
the food was so... Were other people
Potent.
annoyed by it? Could you tell? Well, they're not as affected as you are.
You still have to wear a mask on a plane.
Yeah.
So you couldn't really see facial expressions. But,
Yeah.
bruv, my eyebrows and Grace's eyebrows were doing a mad thing. These caterpillars were dancing of, like, anger and frustration. I was like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time, you just got to, I don't know, escape plan, bro.
But the problem was, like, we'd left the decision to move seats too late.
Yeah.
And it was to the point where people were using those seats for, like, bags and stuff.
No. So you needed to act quick. At least, but you learn for next time.
But it was when everything was okay until
The food got open.
the food got open, and it stayed in the cabin. Like, the smell stayed in the cabin until we left
So the
the plane.
people who came in the plane next would have gone, what the fuck happened in
Yeah.
here?
Yeah, it couldn't be cleaned out either. Like, it was a horrible, potent,
You got to blow the
disgusting
plane
smell.
up. Just leave it.
And I think that, like, yeah, she shouldn't be allowed on an aircraft
Yeah.
unless she doesn't. I don't know why you're letting people bring Tupperware containers with just weird foreign food that stinks on the plane. It should just be you buy food at the airport,
Yeah.
or get snacks on the plane because they're not that bad.
Yeah.
So, oh, bro,
Yeah, it's not ideal, bro.
let's move on to some confessions.
It's now time to dive into your deepest and darkest confessions. Let's hear what the people have to get off their chest.
First one of the week, Dylan. This is from. Well, no, we can't say the name. We've been doing that too often.
No, I like doing that though.
Yeah, I
It
know
probably
you
gives
do.
a shock to the
Yeah.
person, like, what the fuck? Hey boys, love the Poddy. Been listening since day dot. I've got a little something for you boys.
I reckon that's a lie,
Probably.
but we still love you.
Me and the missus have been together for close to 3 years now, and she's great.
Together, I've never
Yeah, he
heard
said together.
anyone say that.
Yep. But she's moving to Melbourne at the end of this year for uni, and I'm not moving with hers. I'm halfway through an apprenticeship.
Is he in Sydney or Queensland or something?
I live in New South Wales,
New
small
South.
northern town. Do you guys think I should part with her now, or should I wait to the end of the year to separate? Is there any point staying with her to the end of the year, even though I know we can't be together as soon as she moves?
Look, if he thinks he can't do the long distance,
Well, I think
end it now.
it sounds like if the plan, if it's agreed that yous aren't going to do long distance, just end it now. What are you doing?
it's a waste of time.
Wasting time.
It's just delaying the
Wasting
inevitable.
Christmas presents, birthday.
That's an investment.
Nah, bro. If you
Staying.
guys have already said we're not together, then what are you doing?
Yeah. No, that's fine. I reckon have the discussion, and if you both come to the agreement that it's not going to work.
She's going to the big smoke, bro. Leaving you behind. You know. Shitty old northern New South Wales.
So cruel. That's so true. She's left.
She's going to the big smoke, bro.
She's
There you
going to
go.
get smoked
She will. Some arty Melbourne boy.
in a spliff, bruv.
Yep. Hey boys, love the potty. I was listening to one of the recent episodes with the lad who was stuffing his bum with marshmallows. Reminded me of this game some of my mates play drunk. It's called Fories. They basically see how many coins they can fit into their foreskin. Whoever has the most dollars worth of coins in their foreskin wins.
And that's what's wrong with men.
Tom Crank used to do that. I've heard a lot of stories that he's known for that. And putting vapes in there too or something. I don't know.
That's fucked.
But yeah,
So,
men aren't ideal.
I actually don't own foreskin anymore.
Oh yeah, you
You
couldn't
got
play for
taken
You
off.
couldn't play Fories, bro.
I couldn't play Fories and I couldn't be happier
Yeah.
to not play Fories. I just watch.
Yeah.
But
I like the name of it, Fories.
Fories sounds fun.
I'd rather do that than go for a 4B.
But you know how dirty coins are?
Yeah,
That's
bro.
disgusting. It makes me feel for women who have to
getting
have
picked
sex.
up on a night out, it tastes a bit
Yeah, metally.
oh,
Yeah, that tastes like a million hands have been on that $2 coin.
disgusting, bro.
Fuck, bro. Metallic Willy.
You know how we were talking about religions? They got big money, they're spending up.
Yes.
So this was sent in, right? Hey boys, I was listening to you boys talk about the money in churches and
Oh, I did
reminded
hear
me of
this.
my cousin. She gets paid to travel the world preaching God. This is for the Jehovah Witness religion and she's traveled the world. She's got a photo in New York City, Paris, Bali. That looks like Greece to me.
Yeah.
And this is world headquarters of Jehovah Witness. I'm not sure where that is. Crazy, right?
They just love a chat too, those people.
Yeah.
So if you're a good talker,
I think
it's a
Carly's
job for you.
uncle is quite heavily involved in,
Oh, really?
in the religion. Maybe
There's
I should
one
try and
near
get a
Lockie's
job.
old house that the United Church of Jehovah's Witness.
Yep.
Used to drive past that a lot. Yeah, we used to have them. They just park out the front of the house and wait for us to come to the door. Like sometimes they'd knock on the door
They're
and stand
happy
there.
to spread the word, bro.
Bro, they'd stand there for 15 minutes just waiting for us to come to the front
Happy
door.
to spread the word.
And in summer too, I'm thinking it's hot outside. You're standing on pavement.
Hey, man, Jesus did it in the desert for 40 days. Why can't they,
Oh,
This girl has a little theory.
All right.
Just a thought. People who drink just a plain old glass of milk give the same energy as people who eat pasta with tomato sauce.
What's that pasta with tomato sauce?
Is that can't be a real thing? Because that's
the
fucking
only person
foul,
that
bro.
I can think doing it is Evan because he loves tomato sauce.
Evan does love tomato sauce.
But when I think of
But surely no one actually fucking makes pasta with tomato sauce, bro, or ketchup. If
yeah,
you're
no, like they've
cut-
they've made the pasta, then they pop it on after.
or they make it with maybe they
no,
just
no.
like that's disgusting. That's a crime. Hang them.
I think she means they're putting it on it after.
Either way, bro, it's foul. It's so bad.
I don't have them on the same level.
No, I don't have them on the same level. I think the tomato saucing, that's a crime.
Yeah.
I think that's horrific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same people that do that are the same people that are big and go on planes and annoy people.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. When I was younger, I used to drink milk.
Yeah, I did
Like-
it. I
like-
don't drink milk that much anymore.
No,
I used to
neither.
when I was younger.
I sort of grew out of it, but like
Yeah, you do grow out
I
of
can
it.
proudly say when I was like 15, 16, I was still having milk.
Yeah.
But like not massive glasses.
No, I'm not having a pint of milk.
Oh, that's another thing. In Victoria, they have pots and pints.
What's a pot? A
A
little
pot
one?
is smaller than a pint.
Okay.
We don't have that over here. We just have pints.
Did you hear grouse a lot?
Not once.
Wow.
Not once.
Did anyone hit you with the Perth?
Nah, didn't hear that either.
Imagine you couldn't find the baggage and they just said Perth.
I did hear there was one guy who was wearing he wasn't at the football, right? He was
Yeah.
just going for a walk with one of his mates. He was probably 50 years old and he had a Collingwood polo on,
Okay.
right?
Was it a nice polo?
Old one.
Yeah.
I'd say 90s type polo. Not the best thing. He's a bit overweight. And he was talking to his mate and like all these Freo people are leaving the ground. They're all happy. And I hear him say, Freo aren't that bad, you know. And I'm just looking at him in his Collingwood shirt because obviously they beat us the other week when it was
Yeah.
raining.
And they beat Carlton.
Yeah.
They've had some big wins recently.
there was some smugness about him.
He goes, oh, they're not that bad.
They're not
They're,
that- they're not that
they're not the
bad."
Pies, but they're all right, you know?
Yeah. So I hope when Melbourne play Collingwood at some point they get pumped. Or Melbourne beat them. But
There we go.
yeah, that's that. We'll move on to the courtroom.
Yeah, we got two of them.
2 cases. Let's go.
You're about to enter the courtroom of Jamo and Dylan. The people are real, the cases are real, and the rulings are final. This is Jamo and Dylan's courtroom.
Bang, bang, the court is in order. Let's do it. Hey, lads, got a court case for you. So pretty much our group of mates has about 8 people.
Healthy.
And we all get along. Other than this one guy who a year ago started having a problem with me. Let's call him Mike.
It's always a Mike.
It's grown to now him being a cunt to me whenever he can. And when I try to speak to him alone to see what his problem is, he never has a reason.
He just doesn't like you, bro.
No, Mike doesn't like you, mate. We were all in a nightclub last weekend, and in the nightclub was this girl that Mike was seeing. But they ended things a couple days beforehand.
Yep.
Mike intentionally got with another girl in front of her. So that obviously annoyed her. I started dancing with her, and Mike saw, and he told me he would lay me out.
I'll fucking lay you out,
He said, if you get with her, I will lay you out. I obviously got with her and he did nothing. Am I in the wrong or is he? Also, I messaged the girl and she wants to come over. This would be the biggest fuck you to him. And I know he would hate it because he has such a problem with me. Should I get her over or is that too far?
Bring her around, bro. Put us on too.
If you like her, this man looks like he is British.
Oh, really? The UK
Yep,
lads?
he is
That's
British.
sick then.
So yeah, bring her around. It's funny when it's not Australia based. We have we're more loose with what we say.
Do it. Fuck Mike.
Mike seems like a terrible person.
I don't like Mike at all.
He's got a problem with you for
I
no
like
reason.
this geezer.
Cal. That's what we'll call him.
Cal the Dragon.
This is my personal opinion. Get her over if you genuinely want to. In my eyes, it shouldn't be about getting at him. It should be about having fun for you.
Yeah, but I think it can be both. I reckon if you're going to enjoy it and it's going to get at him, then that's literally the perfect scenario.
He'll be balls deep in her thinking about Mike.
But it'll be better. He'll be like, fuck Mike, bro. Like,
He'll be saying it. He'll be choking it, accidentally calling her Mike.
imagine him call it like a little voice chat after to Mike.
Hey, Mike, just ploughed your ex, fam.
How you doing, Mikey? Guess who I just fucked?
Put this bird on the phone.
That would be good. So yeah, enjoy your life, bro. Okay, this bloke wants to know if him and his mates are guilty.
Okay.
So we've got this mate, and I'll just call him Jaquise because he's black.
Jaquise.
That's a black name. So
Jaquise,
he actually has a fat booty, and when we used to hang out all the time, we would slap him on the ass and say, oh yeah, you got a fat ass, like just doing like mate shit, like doing shit with your mates, like you do that, blah blah blah. Now, about a year ago, it's come out that he's bisexual or gay. We don't know like if he's bi or whatever, but I just want to know, are we guilty for being gay, doing gay shit? Or is that just boys being boys? And was he low-key being turned on from that? I don't know, let me know. Love the Poddy. Keep it up, legends.
Say what you want, but I think you guys slapping his bum and saying he's got a...
I think they're a queer group.
Yeah, but I reckon that's fueled his feelings.
I think most of the lads in that group are bi. I reckon.
Yeah?
I reckon it's a bisexual group.
Because if it's a common occurrence
Which is
of
fine.
slapping and making fun of it, they're obviously looking
They
at
like
it going, that's juicy.
They want some juicy Jaquise.
Oh, yeah, look, are they guilty? Guilty.
Did we click the voice message thing? Oh, no, we're not. Wait. Oh, never mind.
No,
I jumped ahead.
Yeah, no, that's...
I jumped ahead because I crossed it, but I'm okay.
That's all right,
Are they guilty of being gay? Yeah. But it's not, you
bi.
don't need to be
It's
guilty.
funny, like they said, he came out as bisexual, and then he goes, I don't know if he's gay or bisexual.
He's probably bisexual. And so are you boys, I think.
Yeah, it's a journey of discovery, and I think he's still got a way to go.
Yep.
But, that could be some eye-opening stuff for him. Who knows?
Enjoy, lads.
Enjoy.
All right, the 4 VMs this week.
We hope you're enjoying the Jamo and Dylan show. It's now time to have your stories heard and your questions answered. To be featured on the Poddy, message the boys at Jamo and Dylan on Instagram.
Here we go.
All right.
Dylan, you blokes are the best of the best. However, me and my mate, we're stuck in the middle of London. It's 3 a.m. in the morning.
Are you joking, gun?
Yeah, it's 3 a.m. in the morning, and the only people we find, so we're from Canberra, you know, shit. The only people we find in the middle of the street are from WA. I've only heard good things about WA from you guys, and they were fuckwits. I don't know what the problem was,
It's not okay.
but they just led us fucking astray. Is there a big East Coast, West Coast shit going on? But you guys are the only way to save me from hating WA.
We're sorry, man.
Wait, is that a video?
Yeah, he's walking through London, bro. He said it's got cool shit, but it's a shit city.
That's funny. He almost got a monobrow.
Yeah, bro.
All right, so the WA people weren't
Got
great
to
to
got to
him.
do better. West Australians on tour, be better.
Yeah. Is there a big rivalry, sporting-wise? Yes. Oh, there's a little bit of rivalry.
We're nicer.
Maybe the people
We're nicer
from-
people, aren't
Yeah,
we?
no, we are nice people. We are.
Think we got here by being nice? No, we're badasses. We're total Rambos.
Fuck you.
I'm literally Rocky Balboa. What a fucking nerd, eh?
You hate him.
I really do, because he's just so like, it's like a joke, bro. It's like he was written by someone trying to.
Yeah, he's definitely like comic book nerd from Simpsons.
Yeah. He's that guy.
Yeah.
At least that guy just liked his comic books.
This guy likes his guns.
Thinking he can. Oh, never mind.
That's all right. That's all right. We'll stop the accents.
Never mind.
All right, another voice message. Let's go.
Hey boys, absolutely love the Poddy. So apparently I've heard this thing, right, that the stringy part of your dick is called a banjo, like the part where your foreskin and knob like connects, that little stringy bit. Anyway, I heard that a guy, every time he was having sex with his chick, his banjo would literally snap off. So yeah, he would have a broken dick. Let me know your thoughts on this. Have you heard of this before? And yeah, it's really concerning. So I need to know. Anyways, love yous. Bye.
I'd never heard of that, the banjo as a term, until I think Buckley mentioned it on
Yeah,
PNC a while ago. I've never had a banjo injury.
No, neither. I don't even know if mine exists anymore.
I still like, what is a banjo?
But it's interesting because it's
Banjo
just a
Patterson,
string.
bruv, you know?
Banjo's an instrument, but like obviously, what did you used to play an instrument for fun?
Oh, the ukulele. I know a
Ukulele.
few chords on that. Yeah.
I reckon you should bring it in one day,
Yeah.
and
I'll
we should make a
practice
song.
again.
I reckon we should make a song.
A Vance Joy-esque song.
Yeah, like I don't know what the subject matter is because we've sort of grown out of the songs we used to do, right? I used to love doing them.
Yeah.
Honestly, we could still do it, and I'd love it. But like, have you playing the banjo and us singing? Amazing.
Make a really emotional political song, change the world.
Yeah, what do we do?
Nah, I don't know what we do, eh?
Make a song for Kyle, from Kyle and Jackie O. I don't know. Maybe we aim bigger. If we made a song for a particular person to come on the podcast, not like a begging song, like a "We Want You On" song.
And they just love it, bro.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay, this one's pretty disgusting. So,
Oh no.
it is, bro.
Hey boys, we have a question for you. So, would you rather drink a cup of your mum's period blood or a cup of your dad's cum? Keen to hear from you. That's so bad.
They know it's bad too. She said it with such confidence, and then she's just gone back into her shell. Oh, it's so bad. Yeah, it is. Because that's disgusting. And I'm
Bro.
disappointed in you. Expose the name. Who's that?
Sophie.
Sophie. That's poor.
Clem.
Sophie would definitely have her dad's semen.
What would you pick?
Probably dad's semen.
You reckon? I reckon that'd be harder to drink.
I reckon.
I reckon I'm going the other way.
Okay.
And my mum watches, bro, so maybe I tell her not to skip this app. But I think I'm going the PB.
The PB. I just don't like the taste of blood. Oh,
Yeah,
I
but
don't
bro-
like the taste of cum either, do I?
But bro, imagine like a big thick glass.
Yeah.
Do you know how difficult that
Mate,
is to
it'd
get
be
down?
hard,
and you
yeah.
gotta like.
I don't know. No.
You gotta be licking your lips. Like you gotta get it all down,
Whereas
and you don't get any water to help it down.
blood's quite thin, so that would.
I reckon
you could shot it.
I reckon I can. It's a glass though.
Yeah, big glass.
330 mil.
A pint.
A pot. Nah, it's got to be at least a normal, like whatever's in a normal size can of Coke. That's what I'm going off. So you've got to drink. Yeah, I reckon. I'm going the blood. PB. You're going the cum.
Nah, I'm going the blood.
You are.
Yeah, I've changed it. I'm thinking textures now.
Whoa, and just how thick and gluggy it'd be.
Gluggy. That's the noise.
I'd want it, either one. I want it cold. I want it at least put in the fridge, just to make it taste nicer.
This is terrible.
Soph Clem. My best friend Little Harry works at Harbour Diggers
What's that?
restaurant. It's a restaurant.
Why has she said that?
I don't know.
What's that about?
Just let her know. Is that her boyfriend?
No,
I don't think so.
That was a fucked question.
Yeah, I wonder how she thought of that.
That's really upset me. 'Cause I'm
Pictures of
thinking about
coconuts. Coco.
it. Okay.
Coco Loco.
Coco cum.
There we go. Yeah, I'm taking PB.
PB. No, I don't even. I actually feel sick.
Yeah, bro. But think about drinking a glass of nut. Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah, it would be.
I reckon I can get the blood down easier.
Oh, that's satanic.
Yeah, bro. That's a ritual. Okay, last one.
Hey boys, was listening to the Poddy this morning, and the guy talking about giving himself the ick. Yeah, I was going through the drive-thru the other day, and I pulled up too far away from the window where you pay, so I was having to reach out the fucking door, and it just sort of gave myself the ick.
That's fair.
Cheers, boys. Love Poddy.
That's a bitch moment. I've done that before at the DFO.
Yeah.
Trying to pay, I'm just too far away and you lean and I'm just thinking, oh, I hope no one's behind me.
Yeah. I'm normally all right. I've probably done it a couple of times.
It's not a proud moment.
It's not. Drive through, then you're reaching out the car.
You just look like a...
I remember I was in the car with someone it might have been mum. She parked so far away, she had to get out, open the car door to grab food or whatever. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
That's embarrassing.
Both those situations are not good for the human soul.
No, they're not. But he's come out and openly said that it's hurt him.
If you acknowledge it, I think that's a step in the right direction in the healing process.
Sometimes I'll put certain clothes on and I'll think, fuck, that's the ick.
Yeah.
Or that outfit sucks so bad that I dislike myself today.
Hey, it happens to the best
It
of
does.
us.
It does indeed. That's it for this week.
Nice hour and 2.
We hope you enjoyed it. Much love. And
Back.
we'll see you next week.